You're watching QVC, and I'm here to do some fabulous cooking. Well, I'm not going to do the cooking, but the whole gang's here. We've got Sarah, we've got Christine, we've got Claire, and we've got Gail. And there's a lot of cooking going to be done because we've got all sorts of different things to talk about because we've got something very, very special indeed, haven't we?
Very, very exciting. It's only the stackable Ninja. I think everyone's been waiting for it and it's so exciting. It's such a great machine.
But it's a very special stackable one because this is only available from QVC or Ninja and there's some very special features.
Totally different to the one that you might see on the market.
Yeah, it looks the same.
This has got the probe. Yeah, it looks the same, but this has got the probe and it also has special technology which you won't find anywhere else.
So what do you love so much about it?
Oh, well, shall I just give you a little teaser? Oh, not only a whole turkey for Christmas.
Yes, please.
With the probe, so I know it's cooked to perfection with all of my trimmings as well. I don't know if I can quickly... Look at those. We'll come back to those in a minute, OK?
All right, well, I'm looking forward to some of this. Let's have a little chat with Claire Morley, who's been a customer with us for many years. Nice to see you. Are you quite the bon vivant in the kitchen? Do you like cooking? No.
No. I don't mind it, but I'm not brilliant. So, but the Ninja makes me a great cook, I've got to say, because it makes everything just come out so fantastic.
Oh, well, we'll be looking forward to finding out what you're doing in a second. Yeah, we'll find out in a second. I'm just going to head over. Christine's here as well. You're kind of helping make sure everyone's got what they need, which is good. Christine works with Ninja and knows all about them. Right. And Sarah Hunt, lovely to see you.
Armed with a knife, be careful.
Yeah, I'll stand well back. Now, is this a bit of a northern take on what you love to do? What's this?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the classic gammon, which obviously everybody loves at Christmas time, don't they? And you always have that picture perfect with the diamond and the little clip.
Well, we'll find out a little bit about that in a little while from now. So what you're going to get is this incredible stackable. So it takes up less floor space and it does fit under, I think, most kitchen cupboards. We'll give you the dimensions in a second. You've got the probe and the smart cook technology with that, and you can air fry and crisp 2 levels in each drawer, which is quite incredible, and it's at a very special price, and you're saving £110, and you've got a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you've got those easy payments, which really helps spread the cost. So if you've been thinking, I don't know, I'm going to try an air fryer, get the best one. Now, let's find out what Claire was doing, because Christine's helping out. So, Claire, what are you going to be cooking?
I'm going to be doing some marinated salmon. We've already got the potatoes in, just seasoned potatoes.
So roasted potatoes in there?
Yeah, because they've got a bit of oil on, a bit of salt and pepper.
Lovely.
And when they finish the first stage of cooking, we'll be popping the marinade in. And then we've got some lovely roasted vegetables, courgettes, some peppers and onions.
And you're going to put that in on top of the potatoes? Or are you going to cook them in a separate
I think
drawer?
we're going to do those on top, on one of the racks.
Ooh.
So the potatoes get nice and crispy because they're on the crisper plate.
Yeah.
Then we put one of the racks in and then we put all the vegetables on top of that. And they cook at the same time, which is fantastic.
And you said you're going to do a sort of marinade
with a little bit of everything on that dish. We've got
I'm looking for
soy and
some ginger, some
chilli.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, that looks very nice indeed. I'll be back in a little second. Christine's like, she's like a boomerang going back and forth, making sure everyone's got... Right, so Sarah, this is something I love to do, and it can be an exquisite one to look at. So you're putting the cloves in the gammon.
I mean, that is
and this is it a boiled gammon to start?
It is, yeah. Pre-boiled it beforehand, and then we're going to finish it off. I'm going to do a lovely glaze on it, which is using the whiskey. Bit of honey, don't sneak that away. Bit of honey, maple syrup, mustard.
Oh, nice.
And we're just going to really gloss that, make it lovely and glossy, and that'll get really nice and crispy when it's gone in the oven. And obviously, once all of the scored fat there, that'll come up and crispy, and then you can glaze it halfway through as well, just to make sure it's lovely and glossy at the end.
And what are we going to have, a sort of veg or things like that?
We're going to do sprouts. Now, they're not everybody's favourite, I know, but you haven't tried these ones. These are incredible. They are sprouts with shallots. We've got some garlic, we've got some creme fraiche, we've got some cream. And then what I'm going to do is a little Parmesan crust topping.
Do you know, I think I might even like sprouts when
and
it's
a
like
bit
that.
of cinnamon and a bit of nutmeg. You will be transformed. Oh, and some chives for just, you know, a little bit of...
You've only got about 10, 15 minutes.
It'll be worth it, believe me.
So remember, you get everything that you need to do, all of that and more. And you've got those easy payments. And it's the stackable, but with the probe and all sorts of extra. So I'll leave the girls to cook. We'll check on what's going on in a little while from now. And then I want to find out about how a whole Christmas lunch in something this small. So, Gail, you've done this isn't for one person, for two people. You could
Well, it could be, Simon.
Well, it could be if you're very healthy.
You're a very hungry person.
That's a big turkey roll
That is
joint.
a big
Is that from
turkey.
Althams?
This is an Althams. Now, if you've bought Althams before, this is an hour and 3/4 in here, 170, and we did it on roast. It's that simple. Now, because you've got the probe, it means that you cook it to perfection
it's gonna be
every
right.
time.
That's good.
So look at how beautifully brown that is. One little suggestion I would say is when you pop that in, salt and pepper it, put a bit of tin foil over the top. It just sort of protects it during its cooking time, okay? Just like you would do in an oven.
Yeah.
But
And
don't
do you
forget-
leave it resting in the drawer, or do you leave it resting out?
I've left it resting in the drawer.
It's quite easy, isn't it?
Because it can just sit there, and then you've got all the juices that go into the drawer, and then you can
You've got
turn
the
that into gravy. So you've got, and then look, we've got all of these lovely things, which also comes with the Althams.
Yep.
So don't forget, if you've bought the Althams at Christmas, this is fantastic way of cooking it in this new air fryer. I have to say, this is 30% less in size than the original one, dual air fryer with the probe.
Yeah.
So remember, if you're looking to save space, this is just like the perfect
Because this one's
thing.
stackable, like high-rise, one on top of the other. But then
Yes.
you can have two sections in each drawer. So you're maximising the space. And in terms of the size,
Yes.
we think it will fit under most kitchen cupboards. Have a little look. It's 15.2 inches. But do you know what I really love about it? And I'm just going to come around here as Gail carves, is it's kind of flat at one side. So if you've got a corner and you want to put this up against the wall, it really fits in well. All the venting kind of goes on that side. So that's nice and flat, up against the corner, hardly takes up any space. And yet you can do a whole Christmas lunch.
You really can. And when you let that rest, if I just squeeze this, I don't even get, can you see the juices
Oh, yeah,
literally
that's what you want.
pouring out of
And that's
that?
just turkey breast, so it doesn't have a lot of fat or anything.
No, you haven't. So you don't want to dry it out. And an hour and 3/4, let it rest for half an hour. Always let it rest.
Okay.
But don't forget, this is one drawer we've done
That
this
was just
in.
one drawer.
So while that's happening, let's do our roasties, shall we? I mean, look at these.
roast potatoes, roast
and roast
parsnips.
parsnips. And look at those. And I want to show you one of these. Look how delicious. I'm going to pour them everywhere.
My goodness, they are super roasts.
Can we just see how many we can get in here as well?
Because I was just thinking, if you've got a massive big Christmas lunch and you've got a huge whole turkey,
sorry.
that's got my name
Well,
on it. Imagine you could have the big turkey in the oven, and this could be just for the extras.
Yeah,
and
they
it'd be
really
worth every
could be.
penny.
Could just be for the. Can we just have a look at these potatoes? They won't even fit in the bowl. We've got so many in the drawer. But you've got fluffy,
Really nice.
and crispy, lovely, salty deliciousness on the outside. And this is what Ninja are so good at.
They are,
We
and,
know
and
that.
they've led the way. Their design appearance is amazing. It
really
looks
is.
great. It's got some really clever features, and we'll run through how you can use it in a little while from now. It's actually quite straightforward, but if you want to get really complicated and have different stages and different levels, you can do that too.
But we need to go back.
OK, I'm going to go to Sarah first of all. Because
gonna
Sarah
go.
was doing an amazing job with all sorts of different things. I'll come on this side, Sarah.
Yes.
So, what are you doing here?
So this is going to be the glaze. So we've got the whiskey, we've got the maple syrup, we've got the honey, and we've got the mustard there. So it's going to be nice and sticky glaze.
It's nice, and it really goldens up the skin.
Yeah, and it'll really caramelises and get, I mean, the smell of that as well.
Oh, that is good. Yeah.
Just don't go
no,
driving home
I
after
might just
that.
take that one with me. Excuse me.
But as you can see, my little work of art here as well.
That's good.
So that is all.
It doesn't make it too clovey. There's quite a lot of cloves in it.
No. I mean, there is quite a lot there, but obviously it just gives you that picture perfect effect as well at the end when
now,
it's all
you're going to
been
pop
done.
it in the air fryer. Are you
Yes.
roasting? Are you air frying? It's good, isn't it, Gail?
So
They're gorgeous.
nice,
Have a
isn't it?
sniff of that.
I know, that is good.
I love that whiskey.
I know, I do
so
too.
good, isn't it?
Isn't it great?
So yeah, you're going to air fry it, roast
We are.
it?
We're going to air fry that for about 9 minutes.
Hang on, 9 minutes?
Yep.
Don't forget, this air fryer, like all air fryers, it's instant heat.
Yeah.
So whatever you're putting on, roasting, baking or air frying, straight away.
So, I mean,
Saves
this
so
would
much
take,
time.
you know, 3 times as long as that, at least in the oven.
It would, because you wouldn't get that lovely golden colour
No.
as quickly as you would do as you do in an air fryer.
And you would probably have to turn it round because the back of the oven's a bit hotter than the front of the oven and all that sort of stuff. Whereas this one,
Yeah.
it's lovely and even.
And the thing is as well, at Christmas, if you're doing more than one joint of meat, it means you're not taking up all of your oven, so you can use this in your spare one as well.
What happens with the Brussels? Are they nearly done?
Brussels, now all I've got to do is just put the little Parmesan topping on those. I'm going to ladle up the Parmesan.
Parmigiano grattato.
Absolutely.
It makes everything taste better.
Do you know what? There's a lot of people that don't like Brussels sprouts, and I think this is a great way of serving them.
I think I might even have Brussels sprouts a little earlier. If you want to order this Ninja, by the way, you can find it all on the website. You're saving £110, and you've got the easy payments. But remember, this is a slightly different one. There is another one that looks the same as that, but this one's got the probe, and it's got a few features that you might not find. This is only available from Ninja and QVC, but at the moment, you will get this at a much better price, £110 saving. And you get the quick start guide, the little booklet that'll guide you through how to use it. Gail, it all looks very much under control here, doesn't it?
It's very under control, honestly. You are fantastic.
Yeah, it is good. Look, there's chives going on.
And I don't know if you've noticed, I'm just going to mention quickly, there's some new knives that are coming up.
Are they Ninja knives,
soon.
baby?
They are new knives that are coming up soon.
They're as rare as hen's teeth. Always sought after, the Ninja knives in the block.
In the block.
Right, so I'll leave you to it, and then we'll be heading over, because Claire was doing some fantastic glaze with the salmon.
Just finishing the marinade.
So you threw everything in here, didn't you?
Yep, everything.
I mean, do you know, I love a bit.
What did we have? We had garlic and ginger, soy sauce,
and some
sweet
chili
sauce. It's like the generation game.
Yeah.
Cut the toy.
I
But do you know, a little bit of chili, sort of sweet chili sauce on a salmon.
I like
really
it.
Lovely,
That's what I do quite often. It just gives
Kids
it a
really like that
really
as well.
nice
It gives you that kick of heat,
but not
also
too much.
Not too much, yeah.
And do you know,
'cause
it's so funny, if you don't really like fish, it kind of makes it taste
Yeah,
really
it
yummy,
does.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you're roasting that whole as well.
Yes, that's whole, and the
Okay.
veg, that's just got some oil on and
Just
some
look at
peppers.
those
It's beautiful,
vegetables.
isn't it?
Honestly.
Using the beautiful knives, which
I
I haven't
know.
had before. They're fantastic.
Makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does,
Nice.
yeah, they're absolutely fantastic.
And in terms of the capacity, we've got a big salmon here. We've got a lot of veg.
Oh, the salmon will go in
Can
there.
we do it all in here, Gail?
Yeah.
We can do it all in here. I'm just going to show you, if you don't mind, Claire. Those are the potatoes that we were just cooking, and I don't know how long we've got left on those.
Not
but we've
long.
got only a little bit left. So they've been cooking for about 9 minutes. They've started, and then we're literally just going to pop that on the top.
Now, explain this, would you?
So, because we can stackable fry now, okay, air fry or roast or whatever, you then pop that on the top, which now gives you another layer.
So we've got 2 drawers, which is stackable, but each of those drawers is stackable in itself.
It is. So you're now able to cook 2 things in the top drawer separately and 2 things in the bottom drawer, which we've never seen before. So that's why we call it the stackable air fryer.
If you're cooking for a lot of people, this is going to be useful. If you've got a very small amount of space and you don't have enough space for a big air fryer, this is the way forward. It really is a clever
and it is
idea.
30% smaller than the original dual air fryer with the probe. So if you're trying to figure out how small, and it will fit under. This is
Most
what's
kitchen
great.
cupboards.
Most kitchen cupboards. You know, this is what's great. We don't have a lot of space anymore, do we?
No, it's true.
We really don't.
It's
And
expensive
so
real estate, the kitchen.
It really is.
It is, isn't it? Especially when you get a new
And we all have so many
one.
machines
When you've got
now.
lots of ninjas.
Yeah. Right, we better let Claire get that in the oven, so we've got that
Right.
cooked in time.
Yeah,
so
'cause
we'll
I'm
do
just waiting for
that,
the potato.
and
There it
then
is.
we're
There we
about
go.
ready to try it all out. So if you want to order this, all you need to do is place your order on QVCUK.com. You can go to the app. It is going to be available at an incredible price where you save £110. There's no delivery charge. You've got all those easy payments. And then you can perhaps make some salmon or do some wonderful roast gammon or roast potatoes or just heat up a pasty. Whatever you want, you can try it. And if you're not happy, you're going to get your money back. I tell you what, that is a big stack.
So we've got the potatoes in the bottom, which they're going to carry on
just tilt
cooking.
it to the side, because we can see. There's no, sorry,
Turn
right
it
again.
round.
So there's the potatoes at the bottom, and then the veg at the top. And because we're getting a fan from the back, it's roasting them all.
It is. It's air frying all the way around. It's
Very
pushing
clever.
that air in and it's still cooking them. So we need to carry on cooking the potatoes. So what we do is we just pop it in, we set it up again for air fry.
So number 2.
Number 2.
And
Going to see how easy it is now.
And we'll go through all these controls in a little
Air
while.
fry.
done. And temperature.
180.
So just come down on the temperature. 180.
And then we're going to do that for, let's
would
say
say
9
9
minutes, because we're going to put the salmon in as well.
So time.
Do you know, it's a lot easier than programming most things.
There
but the
we
other
go.
thing, it's quicker. My oven hasn't even warmed up. This will be cooked.
Oh, Do I not need to?
We'll put that on in a second. We'll start that so that you can see it. You hear the traditional Ninja beep.
And off it goes.
And we're off. And then what we'll do is we'll open the top drawer because that's just gone in.
And could you put that in and set a timer for that to start later on if you wanted to?
You can, because you can do the syncing, the matching, and so it can all finish together if you want. It's entirely up to you. Now, we've put that on a piece of parchment, can you see? Purely for ease of getting it out. It's not for any other reason, so you don't have to do that. So we'll pop that in, and we'll do the same again, shall we?
So zone 1.
Even though the bottom one is cooking, we can now set the top one to go as well.
So,
by the way, you get the starter guide, which will explain all of this to you. You get a 60-day money-back guarantee. And what I really think is that if you've been thinking about an air fryer, or you've got a little one, and you realise that you do use it a lot, this is the one to go for, because it stacks high without taking up a lot of space. And you can stack each drawer, so you can cook a croissant and just warm it up, or an entire Christmas dinner. And if you don't like it, you can have your money back. So Claire's setting hers up. Gail's going to be keeping her on the right track. Christine's helping Sarah. Oh, yeah, it's already on the go. And this is the unit that they're using. Now, it is a slightly different one than the one that you might see elsewhere. Yes, they do look similar, but this one's got the probe and it's got the Smart Cook technology. You can only get this from QVC, and at the moment, it's at a fabulous price. I'm looking forward to food. This could very well be the best Ninja I've ever seen. 6 easy payments, stackable, and then each drawer is stackable in itself. It's a great system, isn't it? It really is.
And don't forget, you get the probe as well. And the smart technology, which you don't normally see on the market at the moment.
Well, now, we've used all of that smart technology that Ninja provides today. And actually, Claire has got the veggies coming out. Oh, yeah, the veggies look beautiful. They're bright and colourful and vibrant.
They are. They're so good. Because do you know what? You don't need to cook them for hours. How long did you cook those for?
I think it's about 10 minutes,
wasn't
it?
9 or 10 minutes on air fry. But look how vibrant they are, as you said. And the potatoes you cook beforehand.
Yeah, so they've had about 20 minutes, I think, in total.
And Christine's helping with the salmon. Is the salmon ready? Because the salmon I'm very interested in, because it had a lovely glaze with sweet chilli, some soya, some ginger, some garlic.
That's right. So that was just used as a glaze to put over the top. Now, we've put it on the paper just for ease so that Claire can get this out easily. And look how easy she's making it look.
And you know, the other thing is lovely and evenly cooked. It hasn't taken long.
Look at that.
And it's a pristine piece of salmon, and it looks great as well, doesn't it?
Now, we're just going to put the chilli jam on.
Yeah, we are. So with chilli jam, honestly, it's delicious.
I'll have to bring in some. I made some chilli jam the other day because I grew the chilies at home, and it is pretty good stuff, that chilli jam, isn't it?
It really is. And then a squeeze of lemon to finish.
And then some of the
Oh,
really go for it.
I tell you what, that is fabulous.
Beautiful.
I'd just like to round of applause. I think that is absolutely
And you said that you weren't a great cook in the kitchen.
Oh, you're too kind.
Do you know what, Claire? Would you mind taking a knife and just cutting that open to show how beautifully cooked that is?
I'm going to use
Just literally just take a piece off. That's it. Now open it out and just look.
That
just
is
how I like it.
That is perfect.
And that was 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Claire, we'll come back and try something.
Well done, Claire. That's amazing.
We need to go over and find out how Sarah's been going, because there was roast gammon in here and some very clever Brussels sprouts.
Absolutely.
So, Christine's helped out. Now, there's the gammon. Oh, my goodness. That's exactly how it looks in the recipe books, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, yeah. How long did that take?
That took about 10 minutes just to then get that nice caramelisation on the top.
And did you take it out and glaze it again, or did you just do it once?
No, I did halfway through. I glazed it again just to really make sure.
You didn't take it out, you just glazed it in.
I didn't even have to take it out. No, just literally. Just take the drawer out and literally just. Yeah.
Now, the great thing about that is it looks beautiful, but it hasn't dried it out. And an awful lot of roasting like that can dry it out.
It can, especially once you've actually boiled it or poached it or whatever you've done to it. And then
look at that.
You've roasted it. But look, it's lovely.
You're getting that lovely and juicy, still glossy.
So it's still pink and really
see the juices
juicy.
coming out of the bottom, actually, and that's what you want.
And you know what? That would be heavenly cold as a leftover, wouldn't it?
Boxing Day as well.
Oh, yeah.
So just to recap, that was pre-boiled or pre-poached, and that was for an hour, and then it was 9 minutes just to glaze that.
With a very special glaze that I'm sure Sarah won't be sharing the recipe. You know
My secret recipe.
6 easy payments to try this. 6 easy payments, and you're saving £110. Remember, this is the one with the probe and the Smart Cook technology. You won't get this anywhere else. And now the Brussels sprouts. Even Claire's waiting to see this one as well.
Everybody
Oh, now
is.
these look absolutely amazing. Now, obviously, you need slightly asbestos fingers or you have oven gloves.
Not too bad, actually, no.
Actually,
Not too
I
bad.
like this little technique. So you've got a strip of foil.
Yeah.
That just helps. If you have got a dish that you want to put inside like we have done here, it just then gives you that ease of lifting, so you're not going to be then trying to get your oven mitts in or try and dig
That's
around.
a very
and
good
it just
idea.
literally, and obviously anything that you use in an oven, you can use in an air fryer, whether it's foil or parchment, whatever.
Of course.
So it
There
could
we
be
go.
parchment either way.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Now, those Brussels sprouts were topped with some parmesan. You put some chives on there. There was a bit of creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche, garlic, and some cream, and then just all that lovely
Do you know,
ooze.
may I? Because a Brussels sprout is not the first thing I would need.
Oh, wouldn't it? I love Brussels sprouts. And I said earlier, didn't I? We need to eat
Yeah,
more of them. We only eat them
definitely.
at Christmas time.
Definitely.
They are gorgeous.
Yeah. Aren't they delicious?
And what you could do, if you wanted to, you could add your lardons there, you could add your chestnuts, you could even add some dried cranberries if you wanted to as well.
And so you're just using some of that glaze to...
Oh, that would be beautiful.
And then look at that. Just pop that forward so they can see.
There
Look at
we
And you
that.
could have roast potatoes with that. You could have,
100%.
and that'd be on the other drawer. You know, you can use that smart
Don't
stacking.
forget, you could do a stackable.
No, just thinking. So you could be roasting the potatoes and doing the Brussels sprouts. That is incredible.
There we go.
So I tell you what.
Okay, you grab your dish.
Yeah, you grab yours,
You
Claire.
grab your
And
dish.
we'll come forward, shall we?
Yeah.
And it's just, I think you've done very well, both of you. I think it's been.
It's like the major reveal is coming.
Okay, let's pop it over towards the front here. You come in here, Claire.
Okay.
And I think they're absolutely fabulous. You come around the front, if we can maybe pop it in
Yeah, I
that
can
space
rest it
there.
on there.
I think this is an incredible result.
Just worried about the
So this is the stackable, super smart Ninja. 6 easy payments, and I think proof is in the pudding, the starter, the main course, and everything else in between, isn't it?
Tasting.
Girls, you've done an amazing job. Thank
so
you
good.
ever
Well
so
done.
much.
Yeah, thank
Now,
you.
all we need are some knives and forks.
Absolutely. Let's dig
Can't
in.
wait to taste all of it.